There are as many as 1,000 officials in our city in a variety of capacities and sports. They've come from across Canada, but some of those officials are homegrown and proud of it.
It's a classic, the classic layout if you go to the IPC.
It's training day for the cross-country skiers at Otway, a quiet day for sport leader Jim Burby, but it's the calm before the storm. Burby has been involved with cross-country skiing for many years, and now his job involves ensuring everything runs smoothly, and that takes a certain talent.
Well, I mean, you have to be qualified, so to run an event of this level, you need to be a level 3 or a level 4 official. A level 5 would be like an Olympic coach or Olympic official. So I'm a level 3, and we have one other senior official in town, Cal Benson, who's a level 4. So he and I basically, we're partners in this. I just get the title.
This group represents the dozen or so officials with judo. Brian Deavy is one of them, and he hails from Prince George. He says judo has been a part of his life for 3 decades, and he's been judging since 1996.
It's not that big a transition, but it is different. It's just a different role. You know, there's a progression. Obviously, you start with local and provincial events, and then work your way up to Western Canada events, or national events, and then international if that's where it takes you.
This is one of the 2 stations where Deavy will be spending a lot of time over the next week as one of the judges. He says the local judo scene is healthy, but as an official, there's a different level of commitment required.
Travel is a large part of it. I mean, the closest event to Prince George typically is the Lower Mainland, so it's very nice to be home. But certainly it's Western Canada, Western US, all across Canada. Yeah.
That's a big commitment.
Yeah, I enjoy it. You know, it's giving back to the sport that gave a lot to me. So.
Burby says working events like this one involves a lot of travel. So does training for events like these games.
We've done this since pre-Olympics. We trained from 2007, I guess, for the Olympics, and then after the Olympics, I took what I learned and I'm applying it here. But you know, I had to go to places like Thunder Bay to take my level 3, and I was at the 2011 games in Halifax to see how a multi-sport event runs, and was at the Olympics. So it's those kinds of experiences. You just volunteer.
Burby says he's also training those behind him to take their knowledge and skills as far as they can go, even to the Olympics one day. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.